À la famille et aux amis de M. Broadbent, nous sommes de tout cœur avec vous. Je me joins aux autres à travers notre beau pays pour pleurer ce grand Canadien. After I lost the 2019 Manitoba election, Ed Broadbent was the first person to call me and tell me to stay on as leader. When we won in 2023, guess who was the first to phone? In this, as in all things, Ed was a relentless force for good in our beloved Canada. He embodied this in the political victories that he helped to secure for Indigenous rights and environmental justice, for gender equity, and an undying passion for the blue collar. For Ed, it was always about fairness, honesty, and bringing Canadians together. Importantly, Mr. Broadbent also embodied this in the way he pursued his vision. His contemporaries said he would always make his case passionately, but never personally. And the colleagues that he led said he had endless patience to hear dissenting opinions. And as someone who came after him, I could tell you what I remember most from that 2019 phone call. There I was, feeling the way that you do after you lose a campaign, feeling like I'd been dumped. And Ed called to offer words of encouragement. But what I remember most is the smile that I could hear in Ed's voice through the phone, clear as day. Ed wasn't just about achieving good things. He was about pursuing them with a good nature. This was his politics of joy. In our recent election in Manitoba, we tried to follow his example. It was a dark and bruising campaign. And the way our team beat back the politics of division was not by sharpening more effective wedges than our opponents. We earned a mandate by believing in the goodness of the people of our province. After how exhaustingly divisive the last few years have been in Canada, people in our part of the prairies were hungry to declare a simple message. We are one province. We are one people with one common destiny. And in this, I hear echoes of Mr. Broadbent's legacy. At a time of angry populists around the globe, of separate social media ecosystems that are worlds apart, of identity politics that obscure the simple truth that we are all related, Ed stood for the opposite. Ed stood for compassion in public. He stood for thoughtful leadership. And perhaps most importantly, he stood for the vision that we are one country. Nous sommes un pays. Mr. Broadbent's smiling, joyful legacy is an example we ought to learn from today. That we can use good means to achieve good ends. That we don't have to appeal to our darkest impulses. That we can have faith in our fellow Canadians. I hope for the sake of our country that more of our leaders speak to us Canadians the way Mr. Broadbent did, by appealing to our better angels. Ed Broadbent, a pegish ki wab migo mina. I hope we will see you again.